Welcome back. The last year has been one of the best of Steve Weatherford's life. The New York Giants punter won his first Super Bowl championship. He received a multi-year $1 million contract that made him the fourth highest paid punter in the NFL. But it's a trip Weatherford made recently to Africa that he says completely put everything into perspective for him. Steve Weatherford is a hero to many in the United States. Recently, though, he took a trip to Africa to help a village that changed his life forever.
Aside from my kids being born, it was a bigger experience than the Super Bowl was.
Last month, Weatherford spent 1 week in Ghana trying to help better a struggling community.
It was the warmest welcome ever, and it wasn't because I was a New York Giant or I was a Super Bowl champion. They didn't even know what any of that was. It was the fact that I was there to help.
Steve's great personality was a welcome sight for the people of Ghana, especially the kids.
Go Giants!
For Steve, it was great to be around the children of Ghana, but with two young kids of his own, it really hit home to see how deprived these youngsters are.
I was hoisting my kid above my head 3 weeks prior to that at the Super Bowl, and to go to Africa to pick these kids up that were the same age as my son, but they didn't weigh the same. You could tell they were malnutritioned, but they were sweet. They had so much joy in their heart.
The Terre Haute native had seen on TV and was told by others who had been to Africa how bad things were in Ghana, but until he saw it firsthand, he truly couldn't believe it.
The infomercials you see, it's true. I mean, that's how they live. They drink out of a muddy stream. I mean, the water looks like Coke, I mean, it's so sad.
During his week in Africa, with the help of others, Weatherford tried to better the living arrangements of those in Ghana by improving their water supplies and building a school.
I think that's a way for myself and the New York Giants to create some sustainability for them, so they can help themselves, because with education comes power, and I think the more educated we can help them become, the better off they're going to be, and the more help they're going to be able to give to their community and their brothers and sisters.
Steve Weatherford has many things all of us want. He's a pro athlete with millions of dollars, but he's never taken that for granted. He knows how truly blessed he is.
The amount of appreciation I have for the luxuries of being an American, being blessed, being healthy, and having clean food and water is just, it's things we take for granted, and going over there, you really appreciate those things, and to see how much joy and thankfulness they gave back to me was reward enough.
Big